everyone. Welcome to Talk Drama to Me. This is Tiffany and G, your hosts. If you found us, that means you are a huge fan of vertical dramas and just need to know more about everything vertical drama related. Because, hey, face it, all of us want the D, even if it's in 2.5 minutes or less. G, what do you got
Ye
for us?
Hi, everyone. Hope everybody had a spooky, scary Halloween. What did I love or not love this week? I'll be honest, Halloween candy, it keeps coming up, and I thought I might ask you, what is your favorite Halloween do you even enjoy candy? And then what is your favorite Halloween candy?
Do I enjoy candy? Have you seen my boyfriend? Man candy. I love Swedish Fish, Twizzlers, the pull and peel ones. Oh my God, so good. Do you do Halloween in Portugal? Is that a thing?
Portugal, no. These are a Catholic, a pious people. They instead do something similar during Carnival, but the Americans are coming. We're corrupting the little Portuguese children, and
Americans are coming.
there are definitely some Halloween events, but really expat driven or driven by other cultures. That's for sure.
I mean, your kids are Americans. Are you gonna do Halloween with them so they know some American stuff, or are you just kind of like assimilating completely into Portuguese culture?
No, they will do Halloween stuff, but it's just not as big as in the US. It's not like we're going door to door trick or treating. So it's going to be Halloween, but a smaller Halloween.
Oh, fun. Well, I'm so glad we're doing another Halloween themed episode because I love Halloween.
I'm glad we're doing werewolves.
This one was hard to get as someone who isn't subscribed to anything. This was a journey to try and watch this one.
This sucks about vertical dramas is that there are now 20 different vertical drama companies we're trying to keep up with. There's another one. I did text it to you that eventually we'll have to download. And for the ladies, if you guys are already on Candy Jar, how dare you not tell me, okay? So good. But yeah, you're right. So sorry about that. What a curveball it is on Drama Wave.
Yeah, I was struggling over here and I did finish the preview for the video that I found to finish the preview was exclusively just dialogue. There was no background sound. It would literally mute everything unless someone was speaking. So a very odd way to finish the last half of this.
Audiobooks, that's a niche, okay?
Yeah, it's basically an audiobook. You're absolutely right.
I thought you might have struggled with the whole werewolf concept because werewolves require their own lingo, right? Did you catch on to kind of what was happening despite, what is a pack? What is the moon goddess? What is fated mates? Any of that catch you off guard?
No, like the main character, I do love myself some Twilight. I'm a Twilight girly. I loved it in high school, and then it became like a funny thing we laugh at and all that. Is there things that are made up, or do they keep it on with what is werewolf lingo? Because I've heard of like the alpha stuff. That's like same thing as a wolf pack. All of
Oh,
that.
alpha, yeah.
Yeah, the guy referring to his butler as the beta was just hilarious.
If there's an alpha, there's gotta be a beta.
This is my beta. I mean my butler.
I'm sorry, is your question, did the werewolf genre make stuff up? I will agree with you that depending on the writer, werewolf verticals can have different takes about different concepts. I did struggle with finding the appropriate werewolf drama. Main to my struggle was I felt like I could not throw you to the deep end because then we'd never do another werewolf, right? And sometimes, guys, these things get deep, not only in the content, but also the length. And so this felt like an appropriate balance of all things.
I can't wait to see what happens next. I did only do the free preview. I could have watched even when the link was working, it was the full movie. And I thought, oh, maybe I'll just watch the whole movie. But then it just kept crashing after 3 or 4 times. No, I'm going to do another video. And then it was history after that. But I'm ready to get into it.
Tiffany, do you want to lead us in? What was the title? What are the tropes? What do we got?
Oh, I think you got the title wrong, which is part of why I had a hard time looking for it. It's Love or Death, Mr. Alpha.
No, it's not.
That's what it came up on my Daily Motion.
Yeah, they're using an alternate title so they get around the ban.
Oh.
Also, we only watch these through very legal means, everyone. Thank you so much. The title was To Love or to Die.
But I try to do it legally, so I was like, "Oh, she got this title," and I even changed it on our little Google Doc.
It didn't dawn on you that they might slightly switch up the title to get
Sure
around
didn't.
bans?
No, it
You sweet summer child.
So it is called To Love or to Die, Mr. Alpha. The synopsis is an animal rescuer, Renee. She finds herself magically tied to Nathan, the ruthless yet cursed alpha of the Blood Moon Pack. If one dies, so does the other. So they're forced to live together. They grow together, threatening the pack's balance of power because she is not a werewolf with her filthy human blood.
Actually, it's pure human blood.
Oh,
Spoilers.
yeah, we have to choose our words carefully there. Yeah, the ultimate human race or whatever. We don't want to go there.
Nazis. This is not the first time it has happened.
No,
How
you're
many
right.
times?
It's like my ancestors don't want me to forget.
Yeah. Never forget, guys, okay?
All right.
Like, so Renee Jones is a pureblood human that becomes an important plot point throughout this title. She is an animal rescuer. I thought that was really cute. We hadn't seen a girl with a proper job, and we love a girl who works. Get the bag. Lover, very unbothered, very like not me energy, particularly in the beginning. I think you might agree. And then, of course, chaotic good is where I put her alignment. But Renee Jones, I'm sorry, it took me a while to figure out this is actually the same Avery Lynch from The Double Life. She plays such a different character. Embarrassingly, it took me a little bit to figure out, oh my gosh, same actress, wonderful acting.
Because we just did one of the Billionaire CEO ones. That was our first one. So I thought you did it on purpose. Like, oh, you chose the same actress that we just watched.
Oh, right. This is an Avery Lynch fan club podcast. Thank you so much for joining. No, I honestly didn't realize it was the same actress because she is playing such different roles. So I was pleasantly surprised, if I'm being honest.
I am, and I went through the same thing where I'm like, oh, it's the same girl. Let me find her Instagram. Then I go to the wrong thing. It's the singer-songwriter Avery Lynch. And I'm just sitting there with my phone like, how am I doing this again? I can't find her. Her thing isn't popping up, so I had to do the same thing, look a little deeper. Found her, though. Nothing's really changed. She doesn't really post too much. I'm assuming now she's in a lot of these.
I think so. I mean, just based off this, she's probably across different apps and different genres as well. So good for her. We love a working woman. Get that 9 to 5.
Yeah, and I love her little job, animal rescuer. I will say that the beginning did not give me that impression, but we'll get into that. Our next lead, our main male character, his name is Griffin Blasey. Did I say that right? Blasey?
I
Blasey?
think so. Yeah.
Rhyming with something else. Griffin Blasey as Nathan Veilhart. He is the cursed alpha of the Blood Moon Pack. Brooding, emotionally constipated, secretly soft, and he's rich. Rich girls, he's rich. His social media is popping. He is an actor. You can tell he's proud to be an actor. Beautiful blue eyes. I think they casted him really well because he kind of looks old. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. Offensive. Emotional damage.
You can tell he's like aged a little bit. Like he's not like 20, I don't even know how old
Again,
he
the posting said 25 to 30 and they went with a 40-year-old. Yeah, I get yeah, I know what you're saying.
I just thought they did a good job of picking someone that looked like they could turn into a werewolf.
Yeah, here's his interesting facial feature. Did you realize his little dimple, the chin dimple, the butt chin?
It reminds me of John Travolta, right?
Good one. Before he went crazy, yeah.
And Henry Cavill.
Again, also before, is the chin dimple a sign of insanity? Because you've just named 2 men who lovely to look at, can't touch.
Is Henry Cavill crazy? Did I miss something? No, don't ruin my heart, please. He is one of like the best looking people in Hollywood. You can't ruin him for me. What did he do?
I meant he's Superman, so it's okay. Well,
Oh, he wasn't a very good Superman though.
The Witcher.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, girl. I will send you a fan edit, and then you've seen everything you need. Literally.
Ugh, crushing my spirit every single episode.
Well, with that, I guess take us through what you were able to watch. Take us through Act 1.
Okay, the animal shelter founder, Renee, she's being chased through the woods by a rogue wolf, while witch Rowena is casting a ritual to save Alpha Nathan of the Blood Moon Pack from his, quote, alpha curse. So this is the whole thing I had a problem with. We find out later, though, that she was chasing after a dog that ran away. So was she running and fearing for her life, or was she chasing after a dog?
I think it starts with just chasing after the dog, spoilers, Cookie, but then she is chased by a rogue wolf, and I think in that confusion, she's disoriented, right?
Okay, all right. She then stumbles into the circle mid-spell that is happening on Nathan, and boom, they're magically life bonded. They both get the same scratch etched into their skin to bond them for life. Flesh to fate, fate to
Flesh to
fate.
flesh.
What? Okay, wait. Okay, is this what they say? Flesh to flesh, fate to fate, their lives are bound.
What is the alpha curse? I really don't know. And because I haven't watched enough werewolf dramas, I couldn't exactly tell you what it is, but it is a reoccurring theme. So sometimes people are cursed, but what is the curse? We don't know. We just know he'll die because of said curse.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I clearly haven't done enough research.
Watch it just be like COVID.
Werewolves have been dealing with COVID for thousands of years. It just hit us.
What is the
Uh,
curse? Who knows?
so after that, after they're bonded for life, Nathan drives Renee home, and Renee just can't believe the cave was not a movie set. She's like, "What did I just stumble into? The old lady was an actual witch, and he is a real life werewolf." She cannot believe they are magically life bonded until the witch can fix it. There was a struggle for her to even go with him, and the struggle, I don't think it was acted quite well. She was like, "No, I'm not going," as she puts her arm around him to then have him carry her out of the car. Like, "I won't go with this sexy, hairy man. I couldn't possibly." So I do think he sold his part better than our girl, Avery. No offense. But moving on. At Nathan's mansion, he bribes Renee $2 million to stay because everyone has a number. He starts at 500K, then he goes to $1 million.
And the other one, it was 50K, and we said, "Absolutely not, woman. Have some self-respect." Here, it's 2,000,000, and I feel like more appropriate number, particularly because of the weird witchy stuff.
Yeah, I think I would do it for $2 million. I would. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, and you just have to, like, stay in a mansion? Oh.
Yeah, on his
Worse
furry
gigs
blanket. That was a weird blanket, that animal blanket.
for the furries. Just furries all the way down, actually.
And she clearly loves furry animals. So honestly, she could be in a worse situation. She could be with a vampire. Here we enter Mia, heiress of the Storm Howl Pack. She is Nathan's fiance, but Nathan is clear that Mia is not his mate, and he did not agree to an engagement. Your comment on that Mia clip clops like a horse. Can you go into that further for us?
I watch it through the app, and you can hear something in the background. I thought, "Oh, that's weird. Is that my phone?" No, it's that woman walking around.
So she's just a loud walker.
Very loud walker and, loud hair. Although, I did like the color, and if I were a brave woman,
Mm.
I would also do that kind of, like, red auburny hair color.
Yeah, yeah. I think she looked really good. She brought it. Her nails, I always look at people's nails because I can't have them as a violinist. She had really nice nails. And I do have to mention that lace cover up, like that was just sleeves. I literally just bought that on Shein for my tour that I'm doing next month, but in black.
Next
I
werewolf, we could come up in our werewolf costumes.
I mean, I will at some point in the next few weeks be on tour and have all of these clothes. So I'll still be in my spooky wear.
It is the most important American holiday.
So then Nathan's brother Damien shows up and recognizes Renee, who is shocked Damien is a werewolf. Nathan ushers Renee upstairs, grilling her if she is a spy from the Nightbane pack and how she ended up in the woods. Renee explains that Cookie, a rescue dog, ran off and she had to chase after him. The next thing she knows, she's being life bonded to a shirtless maniac. I mean, there could be worse things to happen to you, truly. So
Hey, guys, sorry, Damien, spoilers, you're adopted because how y'all brothers, you look nothing alike. Like, truly, I've never seen a face like Damien's. They are not related. I will tell you that right now.
it was just the Chinese casting company being like, two white men, muscly. Hair is almost the same color. All white men look the same. Let's do it.
I love it. That brings a more credible explanation than they are brothers.
Oh, that's an incredible point. They look nothing alike. They couldn't even be cousins. All right. So after she gets grilled, Nathan tells her to sleep on the floor. Renee claims the bed instead because she is a badass. She's like, "I'm not sleeping on the floor. No one puts baby on the floor, okay?" He grabs her. Tension starts to crackle. And then flustered by her scent, he gives up the bed and walks away because after all, he's got that dog in him. So...
Sorry. That was genuine. I'm sorry. That was a little high.
All right. So in Mia's room, Damien proposes an alliance. He gets Renee, she gets Nathan. Mia resists at first, then agrees when Damien reveals Renee is a rare pureblood human.
Other than the Third Reich theme we've discussed. I'm not quite sure I understand either what a pureblood human is. My gut assumption here is this is somebody who is truly human through and through, but I would assume all of us are truly human through and through.
Also, how did Damien know that Renee is a rare pureblood human? Where did that information come into play? Is it because she's blonde hair and blue-eyed?
No, I really don't understand because I would tell you we are both rare pure blood humans. So, Nathan, if you want me, it is 2,000,000. I'll give you a discount if it happens right now. I
Yeah.
don't understand this concept, but it might be another suspension of reality thing, right?
So after their rare human blood talk in the morning, Renee wakes up to a full view of Nathan's abs and yells at him for being half naked again. She gets very startled. Then Nathan returns her lost dog Cookie, who we don't hear or see at all, earning a grateful hug and a promise she'll repay him someday.
Yeah, you are correct. Where is the dog? Maybe Nathan is also Korean and no dogs are allowed inside.
So is Renee just hallucinating when she's like, oh, Cookie? And then we don't see anything. There's no pet budget here, sadly. I'm sure someone on the set in production, someone has a dog. They could have just had the dog run in really fast. It was a very quick detail that we would have really appreciated to just at least confirm that Cookie is a dog and not her imaginary friend.
Yeah, right?
That's the plot twist. There was never a Cookie. She's just running through the forest. So next, Nathan and Renee come down the stairs to Mia, who announces the elders are waiting. While discussing werewolf politics, we see Renee off to the side munching popcorn. She is just here for the show. She loves this shit. And I mean, honestly, I would too.
I'm still getting used to this whole werewolf thing. I mean, you guys are seriously dramatic. I love Twilight, so this is kind of up my alley. Renee, when she said that, that's all you then? Twilight girlies unite.
And she had quite the glow up after just a night in this place. Like she had like a little pink weird vest and then she woke up the next day. She's got a blowout and an adorable lace white dress. And I see them play into the purity theme, but she's got these cute boots on. I loved her dress. So I need to DM her and ask her where she got that dress. Like not even kidding. I would so wear it.
www.shein.
Shein is the unofficial sponsor of Vertical Drama Wardrobe. Yeah, I think that was such a nice touch that with the popcorn her eating, just the comedic relief of it.
Yeah, it's not too serious. I hate it when werewolf dramas are just too serious with themselves because they don't even have the budget to go there, right? And so I thought that was a nice twist that it doesn't take itself too seriously. Renee, I would hope that's how I would act maybe if I was in this, not just some damsel in distress, but somebody with agency and popcorn.
Right. And just seeing the situation for what it is, like, guys, this is crazy. Let me just elders? Like, who are they? What are they gonna do? Can I meet them?
Yeah.
So Nathan shoos her away because she's eating her popcorn. She's enjoying the show. Mia shows him her father's will, and he finds out if she becomes Luna, their packs unite, and Nathan becomes the strongest alpha. She tempts him with power and a cure for his fatal alpha curse. He only has 6 months to live, we find out.
What is the curse?
It's cancer.
But they just call it a curse and not cancer.
I mean, that would be an easier explanation. He just needs chemo. This werewolf, we just got to get him some chemo. So next, we see Renee wandering when she's kidnapped and placed on an altar. Damien and an accomplice attempt to drain her pure blood to claim alpha power. Renee struggles as the intruder slashes her chest, but she fights back. And because she and Nathan are now bonded for life, they have the matching cuts. When she feels something, he feels something. So then he just is like, ah. And then they show him open up his shirt, and it's this wrinkly skin that there was just they pasted on and then did like a cut mark. And I thought that was so gross.
So I actually wonder if that's a production point because is it a body prosthetic or the body sticker?
It has to be.
Because we naturally sweat and produce oil, I think over time those get all wrinkly. So this must have been like take 5 that they were showing us his chest. That's what the director was like, "Oh, we gotta spend a whole day with you topless." Sorry about that.
It was really bad. I was taken aback by it. I'm like, that's not what I thought his chest was going to look like. And it was just so wrinkly. It really just, it killed the magic for me, if you will.
He's a 40-year-old man. Leave him alone.
Do we know if he's 40?
No, I'm sorry, and the slander, he's probably a spring chicken. What, like a 21?
He's definitely not 21. But Avery Lynch is young. She's like 22 or something. 22 or 23. So she's younger than I thought, and I anticipate he's older. Looking it up right now. Let me see how. Okay, Griffin Blasey. How old is he? We're not the only people who have asked for this. It says between 20s and 30s. We don't even have a year.
Say like a late 30.
Yeah, he is a Virgo, September 14th, but that's all we got. Okay, wrinkly chess piece. These are the things that you'll really captivate me if we just put more time into it. So anyway, Nathan refuses Mia's offer. He feels Renee's pain, and then he just runs to save Renee. Damien is just slashing away, really poor aim. You're not even 2 feet away from her, and you're missing completely. And that's where my preview ends.
Oh, Damien, can you do anything right? So, I mean, this is your first werewolf drama. I know you really don't have a good sense of it, but just in your predictions, tell us something crazy. What do you think happens in the genre? Channel your Twilight energy.
I think there'll be a battle between Nathan and his brother Damien. It'll be like brother against brother, very like maybe very Simba and Scar, or Mufasa and Scar, like something like that. Maybe he kills his own brother. I think Mia is probably going to be ultimately the real villain here because she's kind of a shitty person, and she keeps referring to us as pests. So I don't really like her.
Yeah, Mia, get it together.
I think Nathan has already come around to knowing that this person's his life person. And Miss Renee, she's going to come around and they're going to have some more seduction moments and breathing on each other and maybe some back scratching. You know, there's going to be some ravenous moments between them because werewolves.
In werewolf drama, the amount of heavy breathing is really out there. I mean, more heavy breathing than you can shake a stick at.
One of these days, I am going to have to watch one of these in full, but like pick a really steamy one because for instance, my boyfriend does auditions and he shows me the auditions for the scripts and I'm like, you have to do what? Some people got to do what? Like,
No, you know what we should do? We should find some of those postings and read through them and hopefully even find the corresponding vertical drama.
we have a plug to find that for sure. I can talk to my person.
Putting on the detective hat. Thanks so much, guys. We'll be doing that later.
And we could like read the sides together.
Yeah, I could do a werewolf.
We could probably just find the scripts online and like read old ones. Truly give it like the old college try. Really try to sell it because I think
Okay.
sometimes I think we could do better.
I could do Avery's job. Eat popcorn in the quarter. Ah, you guys are like Twilight. Ah, done. Well, so another question. The curse. Clearly, it's an important plot point. That's how we open up with it. What do you think's happening there?
Maybe he needs to have a life partner.
Are you saying true love cures all?
I'm a hopeless romantic. Maybe the curse is that if he doesn't find his mate, then he will die in 6 months. They need to produce more of their pack to keep, power in numbers.
It doesn't show up in this drama, but you are correct. The ability to produce pups is an important concept as well. And I hate that I know this. Do I know all 50 states? Maybe, maybe not. But I do know that fated mates and pups are related. Okay. One last thing. Would you pass on this vertical or would you pay to go beyond?
I mean, how much are people paying first off to do this?
Well, each app can be between like 10 to, I don't know, 30 a month. You could just buy the coins too. It's an investment. Some people have 20 apps on their phone, and I don't know how they do it. That's a small car, you know?
Don't know necessarily if I would pay, but I would keep watching if I didn't have to pay for it.
Right. You are watching the alternate title, Love or Death.
Without any music or anything else but the dialogue.
Well, while she goes off to listen to her audiobook, guys, I am going to take you behind that paywall to watch the rest of To Love or To Die, Mr. Alpha. We pick up in Act 2 with a random guy trying to stab Renee. She holds off the knife, and Nathan comes in to rescue her. And his eyes go down to her chest slash, and she says, "Eyes up, wolf boy. You go, Renee. That's right. Who cares if he's a werewolf? You're in charge."
I'm telling you, that dog in him.
Damien, who's been hiding like a chump, suddenly appears and Nathan confronts him about the attack. Damien admits that he did come for Renee and claims her. Nathan sends Renee away and reassures Damien that he won't pursue his brother's girl. Satisfied with the answer, Damien also leaves. Now, on the way back, Mia, bad gal Mia, bad clip clop, horsey gal Mia attacks Renee. Nathan saves her and brings Renee back to the bedroom. He's worried for her safety and doesn't want to let her out of his sight. Renee insists on learning to fight, and while tending to Nathan's little wound, she notices his body heating up. He's feeling more than
Mm.
pain.
You got that right. Temperature freshetta, you from the or whatever the lyrics are.
Nathan also has six-pack abs, guys, and she does comment on them because she can't help herself, and I thought, "Oh, Renee, you my gal. You're
What does she
me."
say?
She has no filter. She comments on his body any chance she gets. She did it when they woke up and he was half naked. She does it here. Again, he's, like, bleeding out, but she's like, "Did you know you have abs? What are you doing? What is that, you know?
Salt
2-a-days?"
pills?
You know? Yeah. You go, Renee. That's right. Enjoy the world around you. Well, the next day, during their fighting practice, Renee pins Nathan. Mia storms in and fights her. Renee wins. It wasn't a very realistic fight scene, but
Have
anyway,
these girls ever fought before? Did you get
yeah.
the ick?
I did. It was not
Oh,
it was not a very entertaining fight scene. Again, it was just an excuse to really maximize that stunt coordinator's time. Now, what's more important than the fighting part is to make sure we have the right fighting gear. The fighting wardrobe they chose, was it a Lululemon? Pop Flex? Absolutely not. They chose peasant clothes. You know when
what?
you go to Oktoberfest and, you're not the lederhosen, but just the peasant clothes.
Like Shrek?
Yeah, yeah. So they went to the new live action version of Shrek and said, "Hey guys, is there anything we can borrow?" And they said, "What about these?" And came out with peasant clothes for the fight scene. It was a very interesting choice. But what do I know about werewolves? Am I right?
Are they rolling on the ground? Is it getting scrappy? Are they punching? Like, what is the fight scene? Are they just pushing each other?
Yeah, a little bit of pushing, a little bit of grabbing of the arms and going, "Ee, shake, 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 shake."
Perfect.
You're not staying for the fight scene. How about that? Okay. Now, speaking of werewolf politics, the elders demand Renee's exile or death. Renee bursts in, saying she must leave, but shaken from the meeting, Nathan snaps and orders her to stay. We flash forward to Nathan drinking alone, and then he checks to see if Renee's escaped and overhears her call her mom's dying. But this actress reads a script and says, "Is the mom dying? I'm in." So the mom is dying. He takes her to the hospital, revealing that he, as a werewolf, can save the mom.
Healing powers.
Who knew? I did not realize this is new to me. Werewolves, their life force can now save humans. So in the hospital, Renee's mom is dying faster than expected. To save her, Nathan transfers his life force, but hurts Renee in the process as they are lifebound. And wouldn't you know it, Renee's mom lives.
Yay.
Outside, Renee and Nathan argue when thugs attack. Nathan wins, but blacks out because he's weakened by the life force transfer. He wakes up at Renee's animal shelter and she offers dog pills. She does ask for his weight to dose him. And Nathan says, "Did you just compare me to a cavapoo?" Yeah.
She's like, "You want some Quaaludes?"
Yeah, that's what dog pills are. Nathan does take the pills. Renee teases him, "Good boy." Do you like that?
Oh, wait, did she actually say good boy?
Yes, ma'am.
Damn, I'd watch this.
You're welcome. You're like, just to that point. Yeah, I'll send you a clip of that scene.
Yeah, timestamp 4739. Got it. Perfect. All right.
Renee draws Nathan a bath. She helps him undress, and as she does, they trip and they kiss right into the tub. Renee flees. Nathan flashes through their past intimate moments, reminding himself that he's an alpha and she's a human. On the bath shelf, Nathan finds Damien's ring and assumes Renee has been with Damien. At Nathan's mansion, Mia's goon sees Renee for stealing the direwolf heart, attacks. Nathan counters with his wolf, scaring them off, and Nathan exiles Mia. Now, For this, when I say attack, again, suspend reality. Remember that they are werewolves. Apparently, when you are really mad, CGI wolf comes up behind you, but as he is an alpha, it's just like a little bigger.
They stay there. They just have like a holographic looking thing
Yeah,
behind them.
I'm not entirely sure what the wolves do, but yeah, when you as a werewolf get very angry, a CGI werewolf comes up right behind you, like a hype man. There's a lot we're learning, guys. In the bedroom, Renee is packing up to sleep in separate rooms. Nathan and Renee argue. Nathan can't stop thinking about her. Vulnerable, Renee admits she fell for him. He kisses her, she pulls back. Nathan warns Renee that he is a wolf and she is a human, so if he loses control, Renee could get hurt or worse. Renee doesn't want Nathan to stop. Nathan takes his button up top off, okay? Nathan kisses the middle of Renee's breasts and they roll around in bed and grow intimate.
Do you see body parts?
Oh, we didn't see it wasn't like the other one. I mean, she's clothed. She's got a bra on, a bralette. Yeah. We just see him kissing what do you even call this? The mountains and the valleys.
Well, the happy trail is further down, so I don't know what that is.
It didn't get happy. Happy is lower. I don't know what this is, but we'll go with tepid trail. But, yes, hello, they finally have sex.
Finally.
Either it's her acting and she is not interested in intimate scenes, or it's how it was done during production, but she is very disinterested during the neck kiss, and I can't tell what it is, but it was so her reaction was so that I felt like, "Ooh, I'm gonna" if you press on your screen, it fast forwards 2 times speed, and so, maybe it was a press or a tap, 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 but there you go.
Do you think she was uncomfortable? Or was she
She
just
was
like,
so disinterested.
oh, you could tell she was disinterested? To me, that's acting. She's just, again, you just strengthened my point where I think he's the stronger actor out of the two of them.
Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah. We fast forward to Damien, who meets Alpha Osfel of the Nightbane Pack. He's holding the direwolf pendant and seeking a deal. Nathan and Renee awake, and he asks if she's close to Damien, but suddenly Ravina, the witch, calls. She's found a way to break the life bond. In the forest, on their way to meet Ravina, Renee answers Nathan's question. Damien just visited the shelter twice. When then he presses about the ring, she laughs and blames her cat Lucifer for stealing shiny things. Isn't that so cute? I don't have a cat, but I thought that was a cute cat name.
Well, Lucifer, that's the name of the cat in,
Sabrina?
no, that's
No.
Salem.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Lucifer is Cinderella. The evil stepmother, her cat's name is Lucifer.
What does that say that I want the same cat name as an evil stepmom?
I think even further down, it is the name of the devil. So
Well, that's because cats are mischievous. I thought that might be appropriate name for a cat. It would be a female cat, and she would go by Lucy.
oh, that's
I should be a
cute.
cat person. Too bad I'm a dog person. These stinky
It's
little things.
honestly, if you meet my cat Mushroom, you might become a cat person. I'm just saying, my boyfriend who grew up with animals, his mom doesn't like animals. So he's like, yeah, I don't like animals either. He comes into my apartment for the first time. I have a dog and a cat. And he ended up liking them both.
So, Renee shifts back to the conversation about the life bond, asking what Nathan would do when it breaks. He says he'll run free through the forest as a wolf. He's been holding back now to spare her pain. Renee feels sad realizing that as a human, she's been the chain holding him back. Nathan fights to save Renee and Ravina from Oswald and the pendant-powered wolf. Apparently, the dire wolf heart pendant, like, again, Super Saiyan's a wolf up, like really charges you up, and then you start fighting with your shoulders. Nathan then activates. He also goes Super Saiyan, defeats the pack, and escapes. Damien reclaims the pendant, planning to kill Renee to then kill Nathan. We're back in Nathan's bedroom. He downs a whole bottle of painkillers. He doesn't normally need them as a werewolf, but in order to save Renee from pain, he downs them. Renee then miraculously wakes up and says, "Hi, puppy." I just love that every time they have an intimate moment, Renee is always kind of making Nathan a little diminutive. Is that right? Is that how you would say it? Like, he's like this big alpha and reduced to a cavapoo. Love it. Nathan and Renee finally go on a date, swinging, visiting her shelter and his flower garden. They share past losses, dance, kiss, and then Nathan teleports them to continue their intimacy. Again, did I know werewolves could teleport as well? We have so many new powers.
Where does he teleport them
To Intimacy Town?
I was like, are they in within the void just banging each other? Or are they transported and then start doing things?
Yeah, where did they teleport to? The teleportation budget, there was none, so sorry. Use your own imagination here. In the morning, Nathan receives a call from Malik of his pack, and he's informed that Nightbane pack has attacked again. Damien kills Rovina after she reveals a human werewolf child will become the Alpha King. So not just Alpha, okay, now we've got Alpha King. Mia finds her dead clutching the direwolf heart pendant. Then Nathan finds Rovina dead. No one's done anything with this woman's poor dead body. They just keep finding it and then blah, keep finding it, blah. Rovina's note reveals that direwolf heart pendant can break his life bond with Renee. Mia claims she can do it and urges Nathan to marry her. So wedding preparations are underway when Damien then shows Renee Nathan is in fact marrying Mia. She then agrees to marry Damien if he gives a direwolf heart to save Nathan. At the swing, Renee breaks up with Nathan, saying she wants a normal life. She can't love someone living in danger, and Nathan sits heartbroken. The wedding is now a double wedding between Damien and Renee and Nathan and Mia.
So she hopped brothers. Now she's with Damien.
Ew, that's gross, but yeah, she is brother hopping. Again, is this the summer I turned pretty? The summer I turned wolf. It just keeps coming back in the cultural zeitgeist.
That's the rename of this.
I thought this was interesting that Nathan would accept that because if she wants a normal life, what is she doing marrying a werewolf? But I
Yeah.
digress. At this
Right.
double wedding, Nathan and Renee's fated mate bond appears. And as someone who's not watched a werewolf drama before, the fated mate bond is this pink CGI snake like, oh my God. Do you remember in the 90s when you had your music player playing, it had these like waves that went back and forth as an animation to your
Yes.
music?
Yes.
Okay. It's like that. Imagine that. But now it's pink and they connect Renee and Nathan. This is their fated mate bond. They are true lovers. They run away, and Nathan reveals he only agreed to marry Mia to protect Renee, knowing he only had 6 months to live. And Renee reveals she only agreed to marry Damien for Nathan's curse. But Nathan doesn't care if he only has 6 months left to live. He wants to spend every moment with her. They kiss passionately, ignoring lies and danger ahead. Now, you're probably wondering, werewolves, who are very rich, what must they be wearing to their own wedding? Would it be, a nice Hugo Boss suit? Maybe Armani.
I would say that it would be Hugo Boss because that was the uniforms of the Nazis.
Dude, werewolves cannot give up their pure blood stuff. No, I would have loved a Hugo Boss. Damien is wearing a hot pirate outfit. The man looks like he just stepped off a Carvel ship to get married. He's not a very good looking guy to begin with. Sorry, Damien, but he's just not my
Yeah.
cup of tea. And then they dress him up like this. What is this, hazing? Now, at the elders meeting, Nathan names Renee as his Luna. She agrees to face the moon trial to prove her worth to the moon goddess, who is a very important, ominous figure in werewolf mythology. It is, in fact, the moon goddess who assigns you your fated mate and can determine your worth as Luna. Now, at night, Renee struggles and pleads in the moon trial. She passes, becoming Nathan's mate, wife, and Luna of the pack. Then, Beta Malik shares that the Nightbane pack has launched a full attack and betrays Nathan and captures Renee. Damien reveals to Nathan that Renee is a pure blood and that her blood is the key to alpha power. Damien goes to stab Renee, who sprays him with pepper spray. Thank God we live in the year 2025. We got that. Once subdued, she stabs Damien with his own knife and kills him.
Wow, badass.
See, she has agency. I like her. I would hope I
Yes.
would do that. I don't have the upper body strength, but I can imagine. At the mansion, Malik says Osfiel is dead. We also discover Ravina's ritual has already freed Nathan. The moon goddess brought Renee for a reason. Renee was Nathan's Here, in the last scene, we see Nathan and Renee get married. The elder says, by the blessing of the moon goddess, you are now officially fated mates. Hey, werewolf love story.
So do they have a baby?
That is, behind the next paywall. That is the next series. This will come up. Yeah, I tried to stay away from the pup baby stuff because in werewolf territory, it gets very strange.
Mm,
I don't wanna ruin it for you, so I won't go further than that, but you'll just have to really buckle in and get kinda locked in for one of
okay.
these. So,
Okay.
no
Are there
pups,
sequels?
but
Are
true
there ever
love. Yeah,
sequels in these things?
yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. That's not a bad way to end. Found your mate, and your baby that you're gonna have eventually is gonna be the most alpha of the alphas.
Are you a werewolf girl? Are you a wolf girl?
I don't know if I'd pay, but would I keep watching? Or yes, I would.
Would you keep watching Love or Death, Mr. Alpha? Yeah, while we're watching To Love or To Die. Okay.
Without any scoring, it was really tough. But yeah, I would I would keep watching.
Okay, so what are things you got? I think you definitely nailed the brother dynamics, Damien dying. I mean, there is no other way. You can't survive after you've betrayed your brother and your pack, right?
I kind of got the baby. Kind of.
Yeah. What about did you get the curse?
The curse, I had said it had to be like he needs to have his mate in order to like get better or something.
You got it because right before the end, they had assumed he was still cursed, but in fact, he was not, that he was cured from Ravina's original spell incantation.
Okay, cool. Look at me. And then now the title for the movie. I had two, but the one that you did say was funny.
Okay, give me your best one. Which one are you competing with?
What was the one that you said? Oh yeah, it was the samurai.
The Samurai Turned Wolf. Jenny Han, you gotta write this one, girl, because the wolf series are struggling.
Mine was Howl for You.
It's cute.
Like Howl for You, and then Feral Hearts. But I would go with Howl for You. But did you have any other ones before that one?
No, I think let's just keep it here because we could go on for days with wolf and dog puns. I
Mm.
genuinely laughed at he got that dog in him. He got that dog in him. Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
because he's a
I
good
love it.
boy.
Hey, I'm gonna send you that clip. It is just really gonna make your day. Thanks so much for hanging in there with our first ever werewolf vertical drama. Think of this as stepping into the shallow end because the storyline, not bad. There was no crazy twists and turns. You know, she's just a pureblood human, aren't we all? And Griffin Blasey, not bad to look at. Okay.
And he's an actor. He's actually acting.
He's a real actor. Yeah, for sure. The heavy breathing, I believed it. I said, just right in the ear. ASMR, please. Not everyone can do that, right? That's a talent. The abs might be worth going behind that paywall because that man dehydrated before this. What else do we love? Some of the costuming I did love. The others, like the fight wear, absolutely not. But all in all,
You'll have to share a clip of that. Or like a still on our socials or something of the fight scene. We have to.
okay. All right. And so with that, thank you so much, guys. This will be not the last. We will get into some weirder territory because as you heard from Tiffany, she did agree to watch a full one as well. So I'm hanging on to that hope and that dream. We will see you guys next week. Bye for now.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween. Bye.